Welcome to Input Planet. I'm Jay Schlensog from DPN, a member of the DPN Community Redesign Team, which produced the Iowa Input Planet Public Participation Training Workshops and this video series, sponsored by Iowa Department of Economic Development. This is the fifth in a series of 8 videos. This session will look at some of the ways technology is changing our approach to public participation and how we can use it to our advantage. It's difficult to get people to attend meetings. We're busy. We have lots of commitments. And time at meetings is often time away from the people and things we value most. Using technology to help overcome barriers to participation is not a new idea. We've been using websites and web pages for years to help build awareness and push information out, to the point that, today, it's essentially a standard practice. What has changed is the relative ease and inexpensive means by which we can get our planning projects online. No longer is it necessary to have a programming degree to get up and running. Vendors such as Moonfruit, Wix, and WordPress make it relatively easy for just about anyone with a working knowledge of basic office software, and as little as $100 or even less to get up and running with a full-feature website. There are plenty of vendors and resources available. Just do an online search for Website Builder. There are other examples of how technology has been integrated with more traditional public engagement methods to enhance participation and results. Audience response systems, or instant keypad voting, equip participants in more traditional meetings and workshops with the ability to offer instantaneous input and feedback. The community of Dubuque used an audience response system to help narrow down hundreds of ideas to a top 10 list for its Envision 2010 initiative. Today, the technology is even more affordable and easier to use, and there are plenty of vendors in the market. Just do an online search for audience response systems to find these and more. The introduction of planning websites, automated response systems, and other high-tech tools, gadgets, and methods have helped us transition into this new high-tech age, but we've only scratched the surface. Current high-tech adoption trends point to outstanding opportunities to extend our reach, to engage in new ways, and to connect with even some of the most unlikely of individuals and groups. Want proof? Check out just a few of the numbers from recent Pew Internet and American Life Project studies conducted by the Pew Research Center. Who's online? A December 2010 study revealed that 77% of all American adults use the Internet. But what about lower-income households? The study showed that 63% of adults in the group with household incomes of $30,000 or less, a level near the poverty line, use the Internet. And what about cell phones? Odds are good you have one. A May 2011 study showed that 83% of all American adults own a cell phone. And that percentage doesn't drop much when we look at adults with household incomes of $30,000 or less, with 77% of the group owning cell phones. Technology, like never before, is providing avenues to extend our reach and engage audiences, old and new, in new ways. Technology will not and should not replace high-touch, face-to-face engagement methods. Technology works best for us in this new arena when we build on what works. And technology even offers some distinct advantages to facilitation strategies that have helped define more traditional forms. We work to create environments and intercept participants in places they are or want to be. With technology, that place can be, well, just about anywhere. Can't make it to a 7 p.m. workshop? No problem. The door, or portal, and the opportunity to participate is always open. Offline, We work to engage stakeholders from all generations and walks of life to promote a meaningful exchange of ideas and decision-making processes where everyone has a voice. Technology is indiscriminate at the core. More and more, it's spanning and connecting different generations and all demographic groups. And it simply provides ways for people who, for any number of different reasons, might otherwise find it difficult to engage. As facilitators, we walk a fine line between engagement and persuasion. We ask lots of questions and involve participants in interactive ways to engage rather than persuade. Technology offers interactive applications that work in much the same way, but expand the theater beyond four walls to capture a broad spectrum of participants. And experience has shown that online forums tend to require little in the way of moderation. The participants naturally tend to take ownership, moderate themselves, and drive the outcome. Many of the same approaches and facilitation techniques that have been proven effective in our face-to-face, high-touch engagement efforts translate to the high-tech arena. By using a mix of high-touch and high-tech methods, we stand to significantly extend our reach and enhance the quality of the public participation process and its outcomes. Find the mix that's right for you by building on what's worked and those high-touch methods that have proven successful. And extend your reach by phasing in online high-tech tools to connect with a broader spectrum of the community. That concludes this session on high-tech in a changing world. Be sure to check out the rest of the video series. Thanks for joining us, and remember, you can always find us at planiowa.com.